Okay, so today we are going to start off counting by tens, okay? You guys were working with 10 frames and making numbers yesterday, and that's all good. And this is also something that I think that you guys are probably going to get pretty quickly. 2 words. Too easy. That's right, too easy. And so we're going to start off counting by tens, okay? And so we can identify our numbers by how many groups of 10, or we can identify it by its name. And what I mean by that is we can call this number, we can call that number 50, or we can say that it is 5 tens. So if I counted to 10 5 times, that's how many I would have, okay? Because I would say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and that's where my 5 tens comes from, okay? So look at the front of your paper, and we'll go ahead and we'll start with the examples now. So this will be number 1. And for number 1, as you can see on your paper, it says that 50 is, how many tens did we say it was? How many tens did we say? That's right, 5 tens. 50 is 5 tens, okay? And so we can look at other numbers and do the same thing with it. Let's put the number, why don't we do 30? Okay? So 30 is how many tens? How many times do I have to count by tens to make it to 30? Okay? How many times do I have to count by tens before I get to 30? 10, 20, 30. So 30 is how many tens? That's right, 3 tens. 30 is 3 tens. Okay? Let's look at number 4. Actually, excuse me. We better do number 3 first. Number 3. Number 3, let's say that 60. How many times do I have to count to 60? Or how many times do I have to count by tens to get to 60? How many tens does it take to get to 60? So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 6. 60 is 6 tens. Now, you can start to see the pattern. The number of tens you have is always right here. If you'll notice, 50 is 5 tens. See the 5? 30 is 3 tens. There's their 3. 60 is 6 tens. Same thing. Okay? So let's do one more. Let's do one more. All right? And the number we'll use this time, we'll use 90. $90 is how many tens? Okay? And again, I can count it like we did before, or I can simply look at the number that's right here, and that tells me that that guy right there tells me that I have 9 tens. Okay? So take your paper, and let's open it up. And you are going to complete everything on the inside. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and don't forget about number 5 down here at the bottom. At this point, I want you to pause the video, and I want you to do number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the inside. Welcome back. Number 6 on the back. Let's look at the back. It says that Jose has 3 boxes. He has 10 books in each box. How many books does Jose have? Draw 10 frames to solve, and then write the numbers. Draw 10 frames to solve, and then write your numbers here the same way that you did with this one here on the inside. So you'd have 4 tens, 40, and then write the word right here. And if you don't know how to write the word, keep in mind that all of the words are up here at the top. They give you the words 3 tens. 3 tens is 30, and that's how you spell it. Okay? So you can, and it has for all of them. So do number 6 now. Welcome back. Everyone look at number 7. Juan has 4 boxes. There are 10 books in each box. How many does he have? Color in the circle under the correct answer. Okay? When you get done, swap to the next paper. Okay, swap to the next paper. And the next paper is going to be really, really easy because we're going to end up doing 3 lessons today. Okay, 3 papers. So the next one is just you counting. Just counting. They want to know that you can count up to 120. Up to 120. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to look at number 1. Okay, well, actually, before you look at number 1, you're going to finish filling out your chart all the way up to 120. Okay, if you don't know how to write 101, 102, all the way up to 120, raise your thumb. Mr. Martin will come get you started, okay? So I want you to pause the video right now, and I want you to finish filling out the chart. Do that now. Welcome back. Now, for numbers 1, 2, and 3, you're going to start at this number that's in the shape, and then you're going to keep counting. So this number is 105. The next number would be, that's right, 106, 107, 108, 109. Yep, so you'll write those numbers there. And then for number 2, you do the same thing, but you're going to start at 113. Okay, and then here, you're going to start at 109. All right, so do numbers 1, 2, and 3 on the front now. Pause the video. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the inside. It is more of the same. You are going to start here and continue counting beyond the number that they give you. Okay? Start with the number they give you right there at 106, and you're going to continue counting from 106. Then you're going to start here at 112, continue counting from 112, and then do the same thing for number 4. Okay? At this point, I want you to pause the video and do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Welcome back again. For number 5 here, you're just going to fill out this chart. They started you at 61, okay? And you're going to continue filling out everything. Write all the numbers. Then you're going to fill out these. I want you to pause the video. Do numbers 5 and 6, please. Welcome back. Now let's look at number 7. It says that Teresa is counting to 120. She has counted to 111. What are the next 4 numbers that she counts after 111? Same thing. You're just going to fill that out. Okay? So pause the video. Do number 7. Hello. Welcome back. Look at number 8. It says that John is counting pine cones. So far, he has counted 109 pine cones. What is the next number that comes after 109? Find that number down here, and then color in the circle underneath the correct number. Okay? So pause the video. Make sure you do the back. Welcome back again. So this time we're going to skip the front. Okay? We're going to skip the front because I think that you already know how to count by tens, and we just got to get through the stuff. All right? So they're using our knowledge of how to count by tens to count things this time instead of just saying the numbers, okay? So what they're showing us are these little robots here. And each robot has 10 purple circles on it, right? So you got 6 right here on his body, 2 on his shoulders, and then 2 for his eyes. So that makes 10 altogether. All right? So they're asking you questions like how many buttons would you count or would there be on 6 robots? How many buttons or purple circles would be on 6 robots? So you're going to count by tens because they've given you 6 blanks. And you're going to write the numbers, counting by tens, 10, 20. Okay? So I want you to pause the video, and I want you to do number 1, which is how many buttons would be on 6 robots, and then number 2, which would be how many buttons would there be on 9 robots. Okay? Pause the video, do numbers 1 and 2 now. Welcome back. Look at number 3. Number 3, same thing. How many lights? Now they're just doing lights instead of buttons, but there's still 10. If you'll notice, there's 2 on the shoulders, 6 on the body, 2 for the eyes again. Okay, so they're asking you the same type of questions. Number 3 says how many lights will there be on 4 robots? And number 4 says how many lights will there be on 5? And you're counting by tens in order to get the answer. Number 5 says, look at the pattern and write the missing numbers. I'd like for you to pause the video, do numbers 3, 4, and 5 now. Welcome back. Let's look at number 6 on the back. It says that there are 6 necklaces and that Jane put 10 beads on each necklace. How many beads are there in all? Use the picture, count by tens to solve. Okay? Pause the video, do number 6. Welcome back. Number 7 says count by tens. How many buttons are there on the robots? Okay? So I'd like for you to find the correct answer, color in the circle underneath that answer for number 7, and pause the video and do that now. Very nicely done, guys. 3 lessons in one day. That is solid. I appreciate your hard work. I really do. You guys are doing a fantastic job doing these lessons on video. If you're done, go ahead and swap over to Prodigy if you know how. If you don't, raise your thumb. I'll be happy to come over and help you figure out how to get on Prodigy. Proud of you guys.